coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
It is time to get up and join your local skipper with your coffee. Do you guys have your coffee? Get your coffee ready. Have your coffee. The lifeblood of America. Let's see. We got Jessica who's here this morning, and we got Joan who's here. Hellhound, good to see you. And so far, that's it. We got people trickling in. I did see they were giving a notification today that X was having some problems, but I have verified we are streaming on X as of right now. They still have not figured out how to get any of the data to see. Well, there's a couple people on there, as I can see on my phone, who are watching on X, but it still doesn't come through Restream yet. They got to figure that one out. They used to have it, and I think X ran an update, and they lost it. And I have to say that I'm feeling much better after being sick for most of this week. I'm doing much, much, much better. So, cheers. Good morning, almost Boomercraft. I'll just tell you guys, I got nothing planned for today. Whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, I've got nothing planned for today. And this has been a different week, I should say. It's been different. I'm looking through. I'm on True Social here, checking out things. I get tagged in the weirdest stuff on True Social. It is I have not yet figured out that social media yet. I got a lot of followers over there, but haven't quite figured it out yet. What I do is I go over there to post memes. I do have a lot of fun doing that. And there are people that I know watch my feed actively. So when I do post memes, they're over there. uh, the leader of a pro-Palestinian movement and protests in New York City near Deer and Kiswa is now calling for a ban on dogs as pets in New York City. Hmm, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, right? It has been quiet in some of their groups. I think some of the people have realized, um well, here's the thing. They banned a lot of people. Uh, and it then what happens is these groups then become echo chambers, hellhound. They become an echo chamber and everyone's saying the same things, and then people lose interest. That's what happens. That was the beauty of the one group that was like the Wild West. You know, a lot of stuff could be said, good and bad. But you got to take the good with the bad. That's the thing about open forums and free speech. But I also knew that our groups, when we started them, they couldn't be a free speech thing because I could, I was willing to see how far they would go with the first one. And you saw those idiots just kept posting stuff that was clearly against terms of service. I'm getting that too. They keep wanting me to update a bunch of stuff. Boomercraft, yeah. Uh, here's one thing that's nice. X has a TV app. So, and it works very well. I guess YouTube, I've watched stuff on the YouTube app. I don't like the commercials that YouTube puts. Um, but I do know that there are people who, because I've had people say, I watch your show every day. And I'm like, why don't you comment? And they say, because I'm watching on the app through X on my TV. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. Yeah. However you need to do it. Yeah, some of these dummies are pushing things about the Bolethos recommendation. Um, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a recommendation. It's nothing. Could it mean something? Possibly, but they gave Randy a chance to weigh in. If they didn't do that, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's done. But the fact that they gave him a chance to weigh in, oh, what was this? Gross. I got suspended again in John's group, which he claims I filed Rule 6, which is, oh yeah, John, yeah, John plays favorites. And that's the thing. As much as they hated me as a mod, I didn't play favorites. Everyone who got suspended, I gave them a reason as to why, and it was not a like no one ever argued with me and said that's not a valid reason. What they said was they didn't like it. Well, sorry, but we had to protect the group and still do. It's only the way I see it now. It's Georgie's group. Even though I'm still in there as a mod and admin, I don't do anything without Georgie saying, "Yeah, this is what I want." What? Oh, Dwayne Rapp is making posts, and that's funny. Um, but yeah, all these people who do that, they just want to focus on the fleas and what they're saying. It's which is just such a sad state of affairs. I was enjoying. I couldn't watch a lot of it because I had to leave the office, but I was watching Flux. I'm, I've always liked Flux. I call her my internet crush, even though she is nowhere interested in me, which is fine. I just think she's so cute and so fun to watch. Um, and she's always very positive, and that's what I like. Uh, and uh, I like the streams that she does without Megan. I'll be honest. Like I like her and Megan together, but I really like the streams that she does without Megan. And she's fun to talk to. Um, she's fun to watch streaming. That's for sure. That is weird. I'm just seeing weird stuff come up. I'm just gonna get off Facebook because Facebook is the worst. Joan Walton is a member. Thank you so much, Joan. Uh,
I like money.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Here's the good thing, Joan. If you were planning on getting any Veteran Nation merchandise, you now have a discount code. So you can go in the Veteran Nation store, use that discount code, and this pays for itself if you were looking to get some merchandise. Because I think that's a 22% code. I think that's what I set it at. Just because I don't know what I should give members. You guys do get early access to my videos. I've done a few members only streams that you can watch, but that's the biggies that you can get the merch cheap. And I'm looking right now at doing some new merch stuff. I've talked to some people about what we want to do. Um, as you guys know, like I really like those ideas of the rings. I've wanted to do challenge coins. The problem is, so many of these places want you to buy the challenge coins up front, and I really don't want to do that. I like my merch store because it's someone wants merch, you go buy it, and they print it, make it, do whatever as it goes. But they are getting some nice stuff in there. I did come up with an idea, and we were talking about this yesterday. Me and I'm pulling something up here. Me and a couple other guys, we're all military guys, and we were talking about one stoicism. And if you haven't studied stoicism, you really should look into it. It's very interesting, and I think it's a really good way to live by. But there's also, and there's a lot of men who are turning to stoicism, and it's just the world that we live in that's causing it. But I was like, you know what? Women have all these, stupid live, laugh, love things that they put up around their house. We need to make that stuff for men to decorate their rooms. And I was like, Marcus Aurelius Stoicism quotes are great. Like, here you go. This is some examples. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. You don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. And it was funny because I saw these guys. It was the comedian Ryan Long does a podcast, and they were talking about how, like, guys who do stoicism, it will just piss off women because it's all the things that it's like the anti-woman thing. And when I say now, I'm not saying all women. I'm saying like the modern day feminist women, like to live a good life. We have the potential for it if we learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. Imagine a woman having that up in their office. They'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" Um, it's silly to try to escape other people's faults. They're inescapable. Just try to escape your own. Would you guys want this on a throw pillow? Um, you know what I need? Hold on. I'm gonna add check, check, check. There we go. So this is gonna be my Marcus Aurelius voice. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Because most of what we say and do is not essential. Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. I actually really like that one. That's a good military quote. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. That is so true. That is essentially the enemy's veto. Um, that's the thing. People don't understand this concept, and it's a very simple concept. Your enemy always gets a say, and you may come up with a plan, but you always have to react to your enemy. So your plan only survives the first 5 minutes, and then you have to change it. And normally, the people that adapt the fastest and change the fastest are the ones. You're better off not giving the small things more time than they deserve. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. How about those? Would you guys like that? Like all those things as quotes on like I can do some candles. In fact, let me get into my fourth wall. We're talking merch, Larry. Good morning, Larry. Larry and Sansi are here. Yeah, let me get into my thing here. I made you as Tintin. Georgie has that one. I'd be a good Tintin. I really like Tintin. Like when they did the TV show on Nickelodeon when I was a kid, I didn't like it as much. But now, like I remember they did a movie a few years ago, and I really liked Tintin then. I thought it was great. I was like, why are they not doing more of these? All right, here I'll show you guys. Boom. So there's my dashboard products. Okay. Let's see. I need to create collections. I do need to do that. So let's sell. Um, I'm okay with good quality. Well, actually, I don't need that. Home and living. There we go. All right. Here's a soy wax candle. Design now. Okay. Okay. Oh, now we have to create. Okay. Now we have to create a. Let me stop sharing that, and I'll share. Okay. I'll share this. Okay. So let's resize this image. We'll go 4 inches by 4 inches. Boom. It's a little bit off. We'll take out the background. Okay. Um, let's see. What is a good font for Marcus Aurelius quotes? Impact. There's the military poster. That one's not bad. Malot, no. Peacemaker, no. Price is Right, no. Let's see. The Star Wars. The Buster. I use the Buster a lot. I use True Crime a lot. Let's do the Buster. I think that's a good one. All right. Which quote do we like the most? Let's see. We'll go with 48 font. If it is not right. Actually, this is gonna be too big. So here we'll go down to that. And I'm gonna actually change for this quote, I'm gonna change it away from Buster. I'll go to a different one. Oh, that's University block. That's coffee shop. No. No, 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 no. See, you got to find the best fonts on these things. That's not the one I wanted. It was this one. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. And then we're going to do this. What do you guys think of that? Think that would be good on a candle? I kind of like it. Maybe I'll add a space. Save that. We'll save as. We'll that there. Yep. Okay. Boom. Now we'll go back to fourth wall. Let me. Where did my thing go? All right. Upload image. All right, that should be okay. Now it's making our candle. Hey, Mojo Palms, good to see you. Voss, welcome. Good morning. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of small. Yeah, I don't like that. So let me back up. And we're going to have to make this bigger. So file, open. Image, resize. Okay, we'll do it that way. Get rid of the background. And we'll go back to what was up here. Not do it. There we go. And yeah, I think we liked it like this better. I'm gonna make this font bigger. Nope, we'll bring it down a little bit. And we'll switch it to We'll save that there. Yes. Okay. Now we'll save it as a PNG. Okay. Boom, boom. Sorry, guys. Let me remove that. Upload image. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep, happy Valentine's Day. Hey John, happy Valentine's Day. See, we got comments coming in from X. Excellent. And right now we're making new merch of Marcus Aurelius quotes. Okay. I don't need to make $10 per sale. So let's bring this down. Let's do what would oh, one. mm, Okay, 14.50. I'll make $1.55. I'm good with that. I'm not trying. I'll never get rich off this stuff. There are some people out there, some creators who just try to. They're just trying to make a. Uh, they're just trying to make as much money. I'm not like, yeah, I'll make money off this, but I'm never going to get rich off it, and I'm okay with that. I would much rather you guys want to buy this stuff and get it. Um, let's see. How do we want to say this? Show the values of the Stoic Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius with this soy-based candle. What do you guys think? You like it? You'll be shopping at Ross dressed for less. I, here's the thing. I love going. I don't know about Ross, but I do love going into uh, Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I love going into those places. Okay, so there we go. Boom, new candle. So now you can go and get this candle in our merch store. What do you guys think? You like that? I think that's a fun thing to do. Can you change the font color? Yes, I can. I don't know if that gives. I don't know if they give me the. Let's try here. Let's see. I don't think the candle gives me options. I can change it manually. I do know that. Home and living. Taking a look here. No, so I can change it myself. So if you want me to change the font color to something else, let me know. I can change it myself. But as far as like the wrapper and the candle itself, it's gonna stay white. No, it is not a scented candle. It says unscented, has a pleasant natural aroma. And the product is 3 inches, 3.76 inches by 3.7. So it's about that big. Just a you know candle about that big, about as big as most coffee mugs, I'd say. Um, I do not care about Nancy Guthrie. Still, all the why are they still after 2 weeks? The lady's dead. All right, she's dead. Move on. Uh huh. Dodgers pitcher issues plea after newborn's tragic death. Alex Vizia opens up. Okay. Why'd the child die? It doesn't say. Could be SIDS. They did a press conference. I don't, and they were asking for space. Like people just need to respect that. Like when parents lose a child, just let it go. Like you can report on it, but you don't have to be in their face. They need to grieve. Um, yeah, I'm watching a lot of things. I really don't care about this Olympics. They're talking a lot of BS about it. There's like cheating scandals and stuff. Does anyone care about the Olympics? I sure as hell don't. Colorado River water crisis. 7 states appeared to have failed to reach an agreement on how to split the water from shrinking Colorado River ahead of the deadline set by federal officials. Okay. Uh-huh. I say federalize it. Yeah, they're talking about a legal battle. Federalize it then. There you go. Hey, Georgie, good to see you. Here, we'll show Georgie what we created. Um, we were having fun with the merch this morning. And here, we'll show Georgie. So we did this this candle with a quote of Marcus Aurelius. So, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. There's a lot of people who could take that advice. Oh, I need to make more. You guys need to tell me what type of stuff you'd like to buy. I can only guess. But they've got some good products that they'll do. No, no, I want to search. I don't want to search my products. I want to see your products. And I do need to create a collection. Um, I guess we'll create a new product and see what they have. Okay. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Um, my one friend wants a hoodie crop top in pink. So this is a hoodie shirt, or this is a crop shirt. Uh, where's it at? That a cropped one. Where'd it go? I wonder if they're out of it. See, that is one thing I do like. If they're out of something, they remove it like from the store and you can't use it until it comes back. This one's kind of, but she wanted it in pink. But that's not a crop hoodie. Oh, here we go. So yeah, she wanted this, but see, they don't have it in pink. So that was Kelly who wanted that. uh, oh, this one. Oh, this one comes. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, she wants this. So I'll ask her if she wants Veteran Nation on the back or on the front. Um, let's look at more of the home and living products. Let's see. So we did the soy candle. So we got one of those. An apron, maybe. Pillowcase. I don't know. A Sherpa blanket. Um, so maybe we should do a stoic pillow. This is this a throw pillow? A decorative pillow? Okay. Does it say the size? Doesn't say. Hmm. Go back to home and living. And Georgie, if you want to jump in here, you got the link. If you need me to resend it though, I can. Cork coaster, a wall calendar. Should we do a skipper wall calendar? Should I do a boudoir calendar? Wrapping paper. Oh, I do like these. You know what these are? These are like caps for your keyboard. I do like these. I don't know if I might do a couple of them. I don't know if I could do a whole big thing with that, but I think those are cool that they offer that. Table runner. No one wants a better nation. Oh, yeah, we were thinking a custom plushie. What do you guys think of this? But with me wearing, we'll make this a Burger King crown. And if you know, you know. Oh, this is Georgie. We need a Georgie plushie. Okay, guys. What do you think about if we do a plushie of Lacey? What do you think? So it takes 60 days. Okay. Oh, you got to buy 300 of them. Oh, that stinks. 300 at 12.99. That's like a $500 freaking order. I think having me in a Jedi robe is cool. I would do a plushie of Glory. If I could do different ones, yeah, I would do it. I would do the 300. Well, actually 300 is a lot. I don't know if I could sell 300. A magazine? Is that what this is? Photozine, punk zines. Okay. Is this a magazine? That's what it looks like. 24 orders. Funkos of you and I together. I'm hey, I'm not a big Funko Pop guy. My son does have a couple of them. He collected a little bit. A hardcover book. Maybe I would do this with my cookbook. I have I need to get back working on the cookbook. And it's mainly the stuff you wouldn't think about. pictures and stuff like that. So they do a custom comic book here. There's a guy locally who writes comic books. I should talk with him. I don't see myself doing placemats. The accessories I like. There's some good accessories. I don't know. Would anyone buy Veteran Nation socks or socks with anything? Mhm. I might do a notebook like that. I might do with Veteran Nation. Oh, iPhone clear case. That's here. Here's a mag case. I should do this for my iPhone. I believe mine is a 15 Pro. Let me look here. iPhone 15. So I just have an iPhone 15. I should do design now because I'll probably just order one of these for myself. We Are Charlie shirts? No, I didn't. Why is this not? Hold on. Okay, so I gotta pull up my logo. Fine. Um, let's see how this one looks. That is huge. So let's make that smaller. What do you guys think? Up here or in the middle? Because if we do it in the middle, I've got to have to do it like that. Or I can do it up here. What do you guys think right there? Oh, I'm seeing, hold on. I see something I don't like about that one. That was perfect circle. Put it in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Eh. Oh, see, yeah, see that one. Nope. I'll have to use the other one. I don't like that. Oh, that's a J. Okay, let's try this one because that other one was a JPEG. That's why I was getting the white. Okay. See, yeah, I don't. So I'm gonna have to work on my logo before I do this one because I'll have to find. There was a logo I cleaned up because some of these logos get artifacts of things, and you guys wouldn't notice them, but they stand out big time to me. So I'm gonna have to fix or find my one logo. I'll do flip flops. Flip flip flops would be good. Some Veteranation flip flops. Set of pin buttons. That I might do. Yeah, those would be pretty good. I don't like that you have to do a big set like that, but I get it. You got to make it worthwhile. Beanie. Ooh, I should do the camouflage trucker hat. A headband. What do you guys think? A Veteranation visor. They do have, yeah, AirPods cases. Those I like. Oh, this is probably the notebook I would do right here. The hardcover. Yeah, pet feeding mat. Um, I don't know about a leash. I would do the collar. 3 collar sizes, small, which is 11 inches to 17, medium, and large. 33 bucks for. Oh, they're probably selling them in a set. That's why. I don't like that. I'd like to do one or the other. Canvas shoes. Oh, here's the pet leash where you can just get that. Okay. Oh, and here's okay. So you can get them separate or in a combination. I like that. How about a yoga mat? I'll do magnets. Yeah, I'll do magnets. I wonder how big they can get. This one I'll use because I think it'll be okay. One design for okay. What's the warning here? Did that fix it? No. What gaps? There are no gaps. It's probably the same problem I'm having. Okay, yeah, I think it's the same problem I'm having with my logo. I got to go clean up that logo. But I like the idea of doing some magnets. I would do magnets before I do bumper stickers. Ooh, Under Armour backpack, a tote bag. Should I do a tote bag and just have it say "Magoats"? So you could be like, "This is my totes, Magoats." How about some slides? That wouldn't be bad. Kind of pricey though, 36 bucks. Maybe I'm just cheap. Blackfoot subliminated socks. Okay. I don't know what those are. Should should we do some Veteranation shoes? Those would probably kill my back. Oh, Veteranation purse. What do you guys think? Crossbody bag. I definitely can do some keychains. I should do some keychains. Pet bowl. I like the pep. I like that pet bowl. It's a nice pet bowl. I actually might buy one. See, some of the stuff I'm looking to see what would I buy? Yeah, these are the rings. And see, like they got the Spartan helmet there. I would do things a little bit different. All over print backpack. Enamel pins. I would definitely do some pins. I got to clear up that. I really got to clear up that logo. Ooh, a fanny pack. Veteran Nation fanny pack. Here you go, Georgie. A Veteran Nation scrunchie. What you think? Do people really love bucket hats that much? Did we go through all the home and living? Cloth napkins. See, I like that they offer so many different things. I really do. The custom keycaps, those are okay. Uh, Like, okay. So I've had an idea for a while for um a comic book, but I will tell you, I am not I'm not artistically minded. So that's why I might talk with the one guy locally and about my story. I'll write the story if he can do the artwork, and then if we could turn it into a comic book. I think that would be pretty cool. A wall calendar. Okay. No preset dates. I'm just looking at I'm not going to do this. I'm just looking to see what it takes. Okay, there's the logo. January. Okay. Hmm. Should I go get a boudoir photo, get a series of them, and do a sexy skipper, a sexy skipper calendar? That would be so horrible. Oh my god, I would sell nothing. Keychains and magnets. Yeah, those are easy ones. Yeah, yeah. I'll come up. I'll do some keychains and magnets. Those are easy ones. Um, and I'm thinking I might do the Veteran Nation logo with a little YouTube, the little play sign for YouTube, just so for like, especially for the magnets, because if people put magnets on their cars, then people know that oh yeah, that's for a YouTube show. A hot tub calendar with you and Lacey. That would be horrible and hilarious. Like a picture with Lacey and me laying on a bed with my leg. I'll be nude, but behind Lacey. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god. The Hi Matt poster. I don't see myself doing anything for a poster. Maybe the Marcus Aurelius stuff. Actually, oh, one thing, apparel. Okay, hold on. Yeah, activewear. I did see this. Yeah, they got sports bras. Should I put my picture on a sports bra? Um, okay, yeah, for kids, where was it here? Because I'm okay, so they have kids leggings I might like do this with the Veteran Nation logo because my nieces, they love when I get them stuff with my logo and they love leggings. So yeah, I might do that. Hello, hello, kitty. Who just wants attention? Um, yeah, they got swimwear now too. Sleepwear. Should we do some Better Nation PJs? See, they need more sexy stuff. Swimwear. Oh, do they have men's um banana hammocks? Oh, just women's stuff. This is the only men's stuff they have. Because how funny would it be if yeah if I put the Veteran Nation on a men's set of logo like that? What happened to your ear? Were you fighting? Were you fighting with Asher? Were you fighting with Glory? Uh, yeah. Think I'll do a all over print bikini. Sweatshirts. There's so many sweatshirts, dresses, and a Veteran Nation dress. Drinkware. What's the okay? Have they added anything? Oh, I should do. Yeah, I should do a stainless. Oh, they have added stuff. Awesome. Okay, okay. My one buddy likes these koozies. Um, ooh, a Camelback. I like Camelbacks. Water bottles, drinkware. Okay, okay. Latte mug, a Jolt bottle. I do kind of like that. Do you guys prefer this bottle or the Camelback? Or I like the stainless steel bottle. That's just I wouldn't buy one. I've got some of them and they're just big and bulky. That's what I don't like about them. Haters would be so mad if I did the calendar. That's the thing though. I want to do stuff that people would actually buy. I mean, yeah, the haters would hate it. Ooh, I'll do a can cooler koozie. That I'll do. Um, so yeah, let me clean up my logo. Somewhere I've got a cleaned up logo. I just can't find it. Let me do that, and I'll start doing more of this stuff. That's more affordable because I'll do that. Like some of these things, I would legitimately buy. I like the enamel mug. Um, maybe I would do the coffee with the Skipper logo on there. Kitty, purring kitty. I don't know. Maybe the pint glasses. I could see some people buying those or the rocks glass. You know what? I would buy the rocks glass. I would buy a couple of those. Latte mug. Mm, let's see. How big is it? 12 ounces. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Tumbler with a straw. What do you guys think? The Journey bottle. Again, I like these. They're just so bulky. Coffee travel. Like which one? Um, Glass water bottle. I don't know about glass. I would do a plastic tumbler with the logo on it. Coffee travel mug. Okay. Um, that's a tumbler. Where is stainless steel water bottle? Which one? Are you talking this one? The stainless steel tumbler? Oh, the stainless steel travel mug, this one? That one, Joan? I've had a lot of these. I'll tell you, I don't like the lids on a lot of them. Um, they don't work out as well. I like the Yeti lids like these here, the travel mug with a handle. I do like those lids. Um, but I like the shape of these. Like I like, with this, it tends to go into more cup holders easily. I'll say that. So this one here, 15 ounces. I like that. Oh, this guy really did the whole thing. Maybe I'll do something like that where it's like a full design with the logo on it. I wonder how this would look. Hold on. I have do I have the full nope, I'll have to upload the image. I wonder if they have it. Where is it? Sorry guys. Just one quick second here. And this one. I'm looking for my banner image. Oh, with the coffee at the skipper logo? Okay. Yeah, I got that one. Um right here. Let's see. With this one here? With that one? You like that? And I can play with this logo and make it higher res too. So it doesn't have to be this small. Go with the veteran nation. Okay, let me find my banner. Where's my VN banner? Oh, you know what? I think I moved it. No, Sorry guys, I'm just looking for where I put it. Where the hell is it? No, not in there. I've got a bunch of them that I overwrote stuff on because I used it. I've used it a lot for my thumbnails, and I know I've got the base image here somewhere. Thumbnail, okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And this is high res. What do you guys think? This one? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it even bigger. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm going to make this one. Image resize. Okay. Let me get back to here. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. We'll upload. There we go. Now that's a good quality. Okay. $28. No, I don't need to make that much. Let's say 22. I'm making less than $5. I think that's fair. There we go. So now that one's out there. So you can go order this one today. I think that's a pretty good one. I think that's a good deal because those normally go pretty expensive. And I'm going to see something else. So There's that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making some. Okay, create another. I want to look at if I keep making this bigger, will it fill it up? No, no, it's not going to. Okay. Well, I tried. I did try. Because, like, this guy's, his covers the whole thing. And that's what I'd like to do. Printing quality materials is excellent. The lid will not stay closed and leaks even when closed. It's a no spill mug. That's the problem with these. Are these? Um, yeah, it is the problem is always with the lid on these. You can buy better lids for these. Like normally, those Yeti lids works really well. Um, I just wish I could print on the whole thing. I don't see how they can. Maybe I'll try it again. Okay. This one I just went huge. We'll see. Because if I can make the whole thing the colored, yeah, see, it's not doing it. You still get this band at the top and the bottom. I'd like the whole thing to be that big. But it is what it is. Hey, Linda, good to see you. We're just trying out some different merch stuff. Leave anyway, yeah. Let's see. Any other products we want to do? Hey, I'm going to go ahead and end this because I'm getting a phone call. Hey, hold on one second. I'm ending my live stream. So I'm going to get going, guys. Thanks for being here. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup, simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise, kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine, America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise, kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine, America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive, big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road, America's awaking to lighten her load. America's awaking to lighten her load.